Hello everyone, how have you been? This is a Suzuki Music Channel, another story. Thank you for listening this webcast, and I'm talking about a little bit different from music. Actually, this is a lot of different from the things I've always done this channel. 皆様こんにちは。Hello, this is English version of Japanese version. Uh, because I like to introduce the situation in Japan for people who don't speak Japanese. The theme of this webcast is the so-called Corona Society, because in Japan, this kind of movement or situation in this several years is called Corona Ka. Actually, the meaning of Corona Ka, I'm going to check the word. I'm check the meaning of this word is I can say. I'm just simply translate that word. I think it's possible to translate. It says Corona disaster. It says Corona disaster. I heard in New York or some many places in all over the world, this disaster has happened almost 6 years ago, and even in Japan, every day the kind of disaster is broadcasted. Maybe the ABC or CNN news. Many people are very bad situation in hospitals or other places. So the restricted action is needed, like on the street of New York or the places like I don't know, maybe for example in New Zealand, putting masks is necessary, and someone who don't wear mask, they are arrested. They have been arrested by the police, and some other countries some kind of fine or some kind of or punishment or something like that. And especially 20 or 2021, that time. And actually I already recorded the Japanese version, so I'm going to listen to that Japanese version, and at the same time I'm going to speak in English. And this is it says が2026年。俗にコロナ元年などと言われて、言われたのは2020年ということですので、すでに6年。正確に言いますと2019年の秋頃、一部のit said in Japan some doctors and small clinics said I heard that they said that some other some very curious and rare kind of I want to say flu or some kind of a cold is very popular in 2019. I mean, in 2019, that is maybe some kind of a different type of that is actually corona, the coronaviruses, in autumn and winter of that year. And some doctors says another version of kind of flu is very popular at the time. So maybe some people thought that the kind of strange things are going to be happening at that time, and that is the case of Japan, or maybe in some other places in the world. 赤い行のお医者さんたちの間で2019年流行の風邪ですね、感冒の症状などと言われるようですけれども、今年の風邪はなんだか変わっているとか、そうなんか珍しいとか、そのような会話が、少々なされていた、そういうのを聞いたことがあります。毎年風邪って流行いたしますけれども、感冒症状とご感冒症ですね。それが変わった風邪を起こしていたということなんですけれども、これも噂なんでしょうか。そのようなことを聞いた記憶がございます。その次の年2020年に衝撃的なことが起こりましたね。決してダイヤモンド・プリンセス号の情報がするわけではありませんけれども、当時のダイヤモンド・プリンセス号は横浜からのクルーズ旅行横浜港からHere, in Japan, especially in Japan, the kind of remarkable thing has been happened at that time. That is the ship called Diamond Princess. Now, of course, at this moment, Diamond Princess is normally just it's normally moving, and many guests is enjoying the cruise ship trip, and but at that time the ship was in Yokohama Bay, and the ship was going to go to the Hong Kong, and then back to maybe there is a Taiwan, and maybe some other place, and going back to Yokohama. That is the cruise trip, and I heard that, and I read something that it said that one patient. I heard that that is not so bad situation, bad cold, but he just got some kind of headache, or a little cough, or bad feeling, and he was uh, and the doctor in the ship said that he was normal or some other kind of cold or flu and in the ship. After Hong Kong, the ship was informed that one patient was COVID-19 at the time, but that is not so big problem I heard. However, ship need to port always, and Japan is kindly accept that the ship is going to go back to Yokohama, Japan. That time was the origin year of this corona disaster, a kind of situation or big situation of the time. I'm talking about in Japan, but I think that is the phenomenon all over the world. Next year, 2021, vaccination is appeared. I heard that especially in Western society, that kind of infection, how can I say that, infected disease is very kind of a disaster in the history of Western society. So vaccination is a very strong force against that kind of disaster. That is very important thing to prevent from that kind of disaster by vaccination, or if if we have we have more good solution that must be better, but nowadays the vaccination, I heard that the vaccination is one of the strong force against that kind of disaster. Many kinds of vaccination has been invented, and medical science, or the system of medical science, and the important thing, and that is that I believe that the kind of vaccination has cured, or has been one of a strong something in the human history, especially in Western countries. Actually, in Japan, I think that is not so big thing. The vaccination. At this time, and this case, the virus called the SARS-CoV-2, that is the second version of coronavirus. I think it was almost several decades ago, or just one decade ago. The virus called the SARS is very popular, and I heard that it is in especially in eastern part of Asia, or Southeast Asia. That is almost several years ago, and this time the SARS-CoV-2 is a kind of changed version of that virus. Many people who are very the researchers now, I heard that now researchers are trying to recover the kind of new type of coronavirus. Now, I'm going to mention about the word, Japanese word that is imborong. I heard that is the translation of the word, English word. That is I'm just looking up the dictionary of the translation of imborong. I heard that is called conspiracy theory. Wait a minute. Imborong in English. Yes, I got that word conspiracy theory. The meaning is this is in Japan. I mean in Japanese. It says by AI. The conspiracy therapy is means inborn in Japan, and the meaning of the word is big something or problems. Social problem has some kind of inborn conspiracy by people who have a strong power, and also the important thing is that the people thinks kind of bad, have a kind of bad purpose. I can say I'm not good at saying properly, but some people is sometimes some governments and secret people, and that kind of government. I don't know which government in this world, but some governments have the kind of imbo, and it said that the point is that the reason or kind of a proof is not big, and that is against the government saying. And Imbo Ronja, that is Japanese, Imbo Ronja are going to explain by summons Imbo, and that is kind of negative saying. That's the meaning of Imbo Ronja, and the theory. And other thing is written in this site, but anyway, what I'm telling is that kind of imboron that is imboron in all over the world. And the famous thing is in of imboron is the mother of JFK. That is famous gunshot in Dallas. Almost it's 1961 or some other some that year around that. And インターネットを特にこの YouTube であるとか、この YouTube ですけども、都市伝説テラーであるとか、このようなタイミングも結構ありますけどね。それは結局なんていうんですかね、信じるか信じないか皆さんどういうという気持ちになって。Okay, I'm going to move the main parts of this webcast. I'm going to tell 3 things mainly. The first is that that kind of situation in Japan was very, how can I say, very keen, or very not normal, How can I say? I'm looking up a dictionary again. English. I got the word. The extreme. Extreme things is, or I can say edge, or very edge things is happened in Japan. Maybe in other countries, I don't know so much about other countries, but in case of Japan, the opinion or society is sometimes very extreme to one side, and that it's at the same time or after that the other opinion or other aspect of a society is opposite side, very extreme to opposite side. That is very I think that is not good thing in society. That is one thing. And the second thing is that this corona disaster is not end in Japan. And I'm not talking about worldwide, but that is in Japan. And this is my opinion. And other people think that thinks other saying, and many people, or I say many people don't know so much about that. And some people might lie. How can I say? I don't know if it's a good word to say about that, but some people might lie that the corona disaster ended. In Japan, I heard some political parties that use the word long COVID. That is the kind of after symptom, after not good healthy, not good, that not healthy situation, that's called long COVID. And after a vaccination disease. Of course, I'm not going to say about the Japanese system or Japanese politics, but some or doctors or pharmacy who think that the patient has some kind of after vaccination disease. They have to report the thing to the government. That is the Japanese system. And also some researcher said that this virus is man-made. Kind of, this is a disaster created by someone in the world. It's like a very conspiracy theory or something like that. But that might be, or I can say that there is a possibility that is truth. I'm going to speak the third thing. What I'm trying to say is that is actually a professor of a university in Nagoya, I remember he said that the Japanese government or worldwide, many governments have triaged, the big triaged several years ago. A triage means that in the disaster or big disaster, doctors or society or people who got it who injured that disaster, government or doctors are going to save or they want to save all people at the disaster. However, that might be impossible to save all people. So some people are going to die at the disaster. That means the doctors maybe impossible to save all people. So some people are going to not be saved at the disaster. That is the good reason or main purpose is to save the society. That is very sad thing. So this corona disaster or corona ka in Japan, in Japanese, corona ka in Japan was big disaster. Maybe maybe all over the world, and then in every country they have triaged of society. I don't know, but this is also my opinion, and this is one opinion of that professor of Nagoya. And the last thing, what I'm trying to say as future, I believe, or I want to believe, that some people of government or some researcher and some specialists, some people must continue to research or to uncover the about this virus, and of course some government people are trying to construct the more or good situation, or they are trying to be good in this society in Japan or other countries or all over the world. Of course, some people say that the WHO has kind of a conspiracy or something like that, or not worked properly. And I heard that the United States of America are not anymore one of the nation of WHO, and some kind of I heard that is WCH something was in Japan, and also Japan also their words, not my words, they said that Japan should not be one nation of WHO anymore, but that saying is not now. Anyway, what I'm telling is that this situation, this 5 years or 6 years thing, is not be forgotten. Most people, many people, I mean most people are going to forget about this thing, this 5 years or 6 years. I believe that some people, or government people, or researcher people, the specialist people, or someone just remember this disaster, and someone, how can I say, must inform about this thing. And the history, a textbook of in future, far future, this incident is recorded, and the textbook or people in future. That is my opinion and my belief. That is very important thing for future. Thank you for listening this webcast. Today this webcast is a big different from the normal casting, and I just want to excuse that my talking is not good, especially in English. Actually, I don't have a kind of preparing of speaking what I'm trying to say, but so the purpose or main point is not well informed you. But however, this was a kind of a different thing of my channel. So anyway, the history is going to continue in the society.